Shalom. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rachakodash. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, whom this world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai being the name of his only begotten Son, whom this world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and mercy to the hopeful elect that are doing this work in sincerity and in truth across the four corners of the earth, presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice. And much love to the one-third of you, innumerable multitude of you believers out there. To you all, I say shalom and greetings. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. All right, so just a quick disclaimer. I stumbled upon this article. This is an article from 2 years, basically last year. It was last year, but we're about to go into a new year now, so that's why I'm standing like that. It's about maybe about a year and 2 or 3 months ago. It's from September 30th of 2022. However, it speaks about 2024. Okay, so I can't say how valid this is, but through the spirit, I feel like it is. But I did other research to try to find more information on it, and I found like 2 videos of like ladies going about this, some women, look like eating my.
So get your first season, dude.
Gosh, there it is.
So what do you think about that?
That's innovative. It's convenient. It's different. It's new. It's futuristic. It's so cool.
Pretty much as hands-free as you can get now. So I don't touch money, I don't touch cars, I don't touch car keys. Nothing. I'm still sanitary. It's great.
That's
fantastic. Except I touch your.
Oh, that's fine. No, we sanitize every like 20 minutes.
Just kidding. Watch.
Here, do it one more time.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Good. It's fun. It's so satisfying. You're the first person to ever do it. So get your first season, dude.
Gosh, there it is.
So what do you think about that?
That's innovative. It's convenient. It's different. It's new. It's futuristic. It's so cool.
Pretty much as hands-free as you can get now. So I don't touch money, I don't touch cars, I don't touch car keys. Nothing. I'm still sanitary. It's great.
That's
fantastic. Except I touch your.
Oh, that's fine. No, we sanitize every like 20 minutes.
Just kidding. Watch.
Hey, women going about this, but no current updates on it. But I still wanted to get it out through the spirit because this may very well happen, and I could see it. All right, but this is the article is from mousetrapnews.com. It says Magic Band chip implant, Magic Band C-hip implant option coming to Disney. All right, and so I've never been to Disney before, but Disney is a damn I don't even know the proper word for it. It's an amusement park, an environment for false happiness. It's a lot of wickedness goes on there behind closed doors, even though they don't talk about it. You got abductions happen, kidnappings take place, trafficking, all types of things happen in those amusement parks. I think one year we looked up how many youth go missing at Disney. Let me look that up real quick before I get into this article. How many? And I think it lied or something. And missing at Disney. All right, let me see here. It says, however, this is from Quora.com. It says, however, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Banyam, right, estimates that around 2,000 children disappear from amusement parks each year. This number includes both Disneyland and Walt Disney World. While the vast majorities of these cases are resolved quickly, some remain unsolved mysteries. So that's 2,000. All right. And right, there's a video right up under it. It says, where are the 200 Banyam that went missing at Disneyland? All right. So that's a lot of children. Hey, even one child lost is a lot, but 200, 2,000, those are vast numbers. Okay. Now with this, if they do this, they're going to have to take a loss. That's the thing for Esau's New World Order. He'll take a loss on the kidnappings and things like that. But anyway, let me get into the article. This is It says Disney Magic Band. So they have something called a Magic Band, which is probably what I'm going to use as the picture. All right, but they have magic bands, and I was doing some research on them. They're basically like it's going to get into it a little bit, but it's basically like a wristband that you can use. It gives you access to a lot of things. It's interactive. It has haptics. So haptics are like, your phone might vibrate a certain way, or you playing a game control and you get like tackled and it vibrates. It has haptics and things like that. But it says Disney's magic bands have been around since 2013 using RFID technology. So they already got the RFID technology in there. They hold every bit of information about their guests, from park reservations to credit card information, to make purchases easier. Disney just recently launched Magic Band Plus, which is a cross between a Magic Band and an Apple Watch. Coming in 2024, Disney will have a new way to wear, and it's in quotes, your Magic Band. Okay? It says it seems like each year Magic Bands get more invasive. We recently saw this with Magic Band Plus, adding new features like tracking your steps and sleep habits like a Fitbit, as well as GPS tracking. You see, so they'll have to, if they do go over to the C-hip, they're going to have to give that up, because now your children can be easily found. It says, see our story on these additions here. If that wasn't invasive enough, guests will soon be able to get a Magic Band C-hip implanted in their skin. We will get to the cost of this later in this article. It's crazy. You see, so the picture I'll have is the advancement of the different types, right? And it says the first advancement was 4 years later. The second one was 4 years, and now this one was 2 years. All right, so they cut that time in half. Hey, the devil know he had a short time, so he coming down with great wrath. Great wrath. All right, so let me get the scripture that we all know. But this is the thing. You heard him say you'll be able to get the C-hip in your hand. So even though they're not talking about it, all it takes is one rollout, one thing for them to say, hey, we're now offering this. And matter of fact, I'm going to read more on the article. It's giving out how they plan on going about it, even though they haven't announced it this past year. This is Revelation 13 and 16. And it says, and he causeth all right, both small and great. So now you get to see how another way of Esau can manipulate a lot of youth into getting it, right? Because they love Disney World, man. They love Disneyland, So their parents go with them, and their parents will take it, and they'll tell their children to take it, and they'll say it's easier, it's convenient, and that's this lady. I'm gonna post this lady soon that got it in her hand, and she thinks it's the best thing in the world. She thinks she's a cyborg, and I went to her page after that, and she's talking about a payment that she made in August.
There you go. See, they all glow. I don't know if I can get this one positioned correctly, but yes, all my implants glow.
Not even at Disney World. She's like, I'm a cyborg and I got different implants. So Lord willing, I can put that up too. But right after this, excuse me. But it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, M-A-R-K, a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, right? And so, and matter of fact, that image that they have there, that's a right hand, by the way. It might look like a left because the opposite, but if you look at it where the thumb is and how it's postured, that's a right hand, even though it doesn't have to be in your right hand, but I just thought it was ironic, and they'll push that on the children. It's the next thing up, you see, and adults will sign their children up. They'll say, oh, it's safer, it's convenient, we'll know where they're at all the time, it's a big Disney park, it's a big park, if we lose them, we'll know how to find them, you see. But this is the MOTB. This is going to be the destruction of a lot of people here in America. And then to give up your salvation with the Lord over something so simple as an amusement park is just baffling, man. All right. It says, in that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the M-A-R-K or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So it says no man might buy or sell. So now we know that the times are going to come where they're going to mandate this C-hip upon these Babylonian citizens, right? And upon the world, right? But hey, is this not a great starting step for America, right? To have Disney World do it. You know how many people? Matter of fact, let's see how many people visit Disney per year. Let's go ahead and do that, because when you see these numbers add up, you be like, damn, how many people visit Disney World each year? It says with an average annual attendance of over 58 million visitors, Walt Disney World is the most visited vacation resort in the world. Oh man. So this lets you know that people are coming from all over to go to this, man. Over 58 million visitors annually. That's a lot of people, man. Imagine of all shit. Imagine if all them people, they say, hey, in order to get in now, you got to get the C-hip. Hey, that's an easy done data right there. 58 million people. Okay, that's an easy way to get a lot of people on that train. And then you're going to think about the influence that they're going to have on other people going in their regular life, because they're going to say, hey, what other places can I use this at? They got all of the touch pay systems now. All right. So let me continue down on that article. It says, let me see here. It says, you heard us right. Disney World and Disneyland guests will soon be able to get a Magic Band RFID C-hip implanted in their skin. It is not yet clear where on the body you'll be able to get this implant. However, our guess is Disney will limit it to your wrist forearm area. The wrist is the most practical spot on the body for it, since this is where Magic Bands are typically worn. And Lord, when I have this other video, this guy puts his hand in this thing, and they have to put their fingerprint even after putting the band at entrance, and they claim that it's not for data purposes. But we know that that's a lie. You know what I'm saying? They say it's not for data purposes, and they get rid of your fingerprint. No, they're using all that. So now they're trying to put all that together, and the C-hip can be the way. It says this is also a far less invasive area to put the C-hip than anywhere else on your body. Prior to allowing this, there was one woman who took it upon herself to get a Magic Band C-hip in her skin, and they have the video. That's the one I probably showed or will show. All right, she states it's innovative and convenient. All right, the other guy, who was a sodomite, but he says he isn't wrong about that. Allowing guests to implant a Magic Band in their wrist is extremely convenient. They don't need to worry about remembering to bring one for their trip or potentially losing it at the parks, unless, of course, they lose their limb on a ride. The fact that that's even in there, losing their limb on a ride. You see? And this is how we know Esau's, as we coming into 2024, we're hoping that the Lord bring this place to a screeching halt, man. But, you know, we know that these people love their mirth. These people love to turn up. These people love to take their children and spend hundreds of thousands at places like that, you know. And those are Jake and Edomites, man. Right? But people will do it just because it's the popular thing to do. This is Revelation 14:9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his charagma in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. All right, so those are going to be thermonuclear missiles dropping on all those that just wanted to have a great time at Disney World, and you going against God just to have a folly old good time, and you're sentencing your children to judgment of the Most High, right? And going back to the article, it says you'll be able to get your Magic Band C-hip implanted on Disney property. See, that's how they're doing it. That's why they haven't been talking about it, because they're probably going to roll it out and they're going to offer it to people, see who wants to get it. You know, it's just like when the airport came out with Clear, right? They say, oh, this is a faster route over here. You can take this. But then after they was like, yeah, you can come up and do it. And I'm thinking it's just an easier way. I'm like, why not? They like, it's free. It's a free to start off with. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. I go up there and they're like, yeah, you just look in here. And I look in the thing, and the thing was about to scan my damn eyes. And so I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, no, thank you. And I just walked away. You know what I'm saying? But see, that's how they get you. They'll say, hey, this is an easier, convenient route. You come and get this. Hey, you all can have a great time. You won't have to worry about losing your magic bands anymore. And they got people like that. And there are going to be people who get it done early too. But it says there will be specific locations where you can wait in line to get the procedure done. It will only take a matter of minutes and will be done by professional surgeons. Guests who want to do this will need to sign a waiver prior to the implant. Right, of course, Esau gets you to sign a waiver. On top of that, it will cost $1,200 per person. That price is steep, but it's technically a surgery. With that said, health insurance will not cover this procedure. And guaranteed, at least half of those 58 million people are going to take it, and they're going to pay that $1,200. Now, Esau might make it cheaper, you know what I'm saying, more affordable, but those, let me see how much a magic band normally costs. All right, I'm sure it ain't nowhere near $1,200, but it's people who are diehard, diehard Disney fans. I was watching some of the videos, and people go back all the time and take their children all the time. Like, they're frequently going to that place. All right, how much does a magic band cost? All right, so they got the cheap ones that you can buy online, the different types. Oh yeah, see, I think it's something more than this, but it says the magic band's $15, the magic bands plus start at $35. All right, it says they can go all the way up to $65. So they're really cheap in comparison to what this will be, but these only last for about 3 years, I think, and the batteries even can run out. Okay, they used to be complimentary, but they are no more. Okay, so they're just taking it to the next level. So they might, I think, in my personal opinion, that they will make it a lot cheaper, because a lot of people, when they're coming out there, they're not trying to spend $1,500 just for their vacation per person, you know, and most likely these are like family affairs. So some people might do it at first, but if they made this about $300 or $500 and it's just your magic band pass forever, you no longer need to purchase one, or, you know, people talk about losing them and stuff like that, people will go ahead and do it, you know. So all Esau got to do is adjust the price and make it affordable, especially for Jake to get it. Oh man, it's over. All right, let me get back here. Let me see. Oh man, where did it go? Safari. You see, but this is the time that we're living in, man. All right, where this is going to become a real reality for these Americans real soon. All right. Okay. Here's the trade-off. They're trying to say it's not for the children. All right. It says it's also worth noting that Disney will not implant magic band C-hips in minors. This will only be offered for guests over 18 who can consent to this life-altering surgery. This lessens the liability on Disney is of course the right thing to do. But hey, they'll do it too. And see, I read most of it, but I didn't read that last paragraph. But nonetheless, hey, this is a way to enter it in, right? They be like, oh, all the parents got it. Somebody will say, hey, because all that you have to do as an adult, they're letting children choose their own gender now. You don't think they're going to say, hey, I want one for my son or my daughter too. Go ahead and do it. I'm giving you permission. And they'll sign a waiver, and then it'll be children having it too. So don't let little stuff like that make you think that they're not. That's the plan. That's the goal. Most of the people that go there are families. So the goal is to get the whole family. I guarantee it. Don't let Esau try to seduce you and get your mind thinking. It says we are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. And this is a scheme that he's up to, man. All right, you know, when you put the word Disney upside down, like they flipped it and turned it backwards or something, it said wicked. All right, it showed wicked. You know, it's like flipped backwards and upside down, and it showed the world wicked, and that's exactly what they are, man. All right, so don't be that people get got by the lights and the glamour and the cartoon characters and thinking everything is a good time. Hey, man, it's about to get bad in America. And if you focused on things like Disney World and magic bands, and hey, man, you in for a rude awakening, you know. So I'm gonna wrap it up with that. Lord willing, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all the praise, all the honor, and all the glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Hakodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and mercy to the hopeful elect. Until next time, Shalom.